Good evening. The Indian markets ended the day with modest losses, starting off the week on a quiet note following last week's stellar gains. The benchmark indices were rather subdued today despite a strong rally nation in European markets. After opening with smart gains, the key Indian equity indices were unable to hold on to early gains on the back of selling pressure in oil and gas, capital goods, power, and telecom stocks. The advanced decline ratio was negative as small cap and mid cap shares too were inactive. Shares of Reliance Industries lost 4% to end at Rs 833 after its quarterly earnings failed to impress the markets. A downgrade of Reliance Industries by CLSA weighed on the counter. The stock had gained 2.5% on Friday and rallied almost 8% last week. The BSE Sensex lost 58 points to close at 17,025 and the NSE Nifty lost 14 points to close at 5,118. Auto and consumer durable indices were the top gainers, rising by 1.5% each. On the other hand, oil and gas, capital goods, and power indices were the top losers, down by 1 to 2.5%. Auto index was up due to spurt in Tata Motors and Maruti Suzuki shares. The consumer durable index was up due to strength in Titan Industries and Rajesh Exports. The oil and gas index was down owing to the weakness in Reliance Industries and state-run oil marketing companies like IOC, BPCL, and HPCL. The capital goods index was down as L&T and Siemens have taken some beating. Tata Motors was up smartly after its global sales surged 24% in September. Maruti shares recovered from early losses after the company partially resumed production at its Manesar plant. However, the labor dispute still continues. Most Asian markets were up today after G20 finance chiefs and central bankers called upon European officials to quickly address the region's debt crisis. Google's strong earnings and encouraging US retail sales data also aided the sentiment, along with the hope of another solid quarter of GDP growth for China. Our market was more or less listless, consolidating after last week's rally. Reliance Industries was a major drag on main indices, as were L&T. TCS was nervous ahead of its earnings later today. HDFC rose after its Q2 results. Select action was seen in broader market, but on the whole it was a dull day of trade. Overall, the undercurrent seems to have improved. The continuation of this positive trend will hinge on corporate earnings, China's GDP data, US economic statistics, and European developments. Thank you. Wish you have a great evening ahead.